Question 2b begins by giving us some information about a solid mixture and the substances that are present in it. Suggest why crushed limestone has been included in the garden product. Limestone is something that reacts with acids to form neutral substances and therefore is needed to neutralise acidic soils. It is important that all three of these words are included. If you miss out the word acidic, then potentially you could lose the mark because it's not clear to the examiner that you understand that it has a sort of an alkaline neutralising effect. For part 2, the key error that students, or the key omission was for students, that the majority of them didn't actually put a procedure. So it says plan a procedure and then to give information about all of these substances with reasoning and equations. And most students launched into this part, omitting this part, and therefore lost marks. So just for the procedure, we need to mix a sample with water, we need to filter it, we're using the residue to test for the carbonate ions, and we're using the filtrate to test for the other three substances that we've got present at the top there. So this is a simple knowledge question, and the layout for me, I would split it out and make it clear to the examiner for each substance in turn. So the carbonate ions we test for with nitric acid, we look for effervescence or fizzing, and we've got our carbonate ion reacting with our hydrogen ion to form carbon dioxide and water. We then have our sulfate, which is a barium nitrate test to form a white precipitate. And here we've got the equation to show that happening. This here is important, the state symbol for the barium sulfate, because we've indicated here it is a precipitate. We've then got our iron 2+, which is where we add sodium hydroxide and we get a green precipitate. That one's from GCSE as well. And we've got our iron 2+ with 2 lots of OH- ion to give us, again, our S solid to indicate our precipitate. And then our final one, our fourth one, we've got NH4+, which we test for using, again, sodium hydroxide, but we also need to state that we need to warm it. This one in particular is a little bit different. We don't get one of these solid substances. Instead, we get red litmus paper, which will go blue. And this here is the equation to indicate what we've going on for that question.